Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into 5 easy yet powerful ways to grow your podcast audience. Whether you're a real estate professional looking to expand your reach, or any professional aiming to make your mark in the podcasting world, these 5 tips will help you take your show to the next level. Tip number 1, optimize your podcast SEO. First up, let's talk about SEO, search engine optimization. I'm sure this is something you've heard of before, and you may or may not know what it means. Just like websites, podcasts need to be discoverable. Start by choosing catchy, relevant titles for each episode. Instead of episode 5, try something like 5 Hot Real Estate Trends for 2025. Next, write compelling descriptions. Use keywords that your target audience might search for. For real estate podcasts, this could include terms like property investment, market trends, or first-time homebuyer tips. When you put your video podcast on YouTube, you can use a service like TubeBuddy or vidIQ to help you with this. Or you can use an AI service like Descript to help create search-friendly descriptions. Lastly, use tags effectively. Think of tags as categories that help listeners find your content. Some effective tags could be real estate, property investment, business advice, or success strategies. Remember, good SEO practices make it easier for potential listeners to find your podcast organically. Tip number 2, leverage social media. In today's digital age, social media is a powerful tool for podcast growth. Start by identifying which platforms your target audience uses most. For real estate professionals, LinkedIn, Instagram are often great choices, but it's important to know which platforms your audience will use the most. Create engaging posts that tease your podcast content. Share short clips, quote graphics, or behind-the-scenes photos and videos. Utilize an AI tool like Opus, Munch, or Descript to pull out high-quality shorts from your full video content if you make a video podcast, which is highly recommended. This gives potential listeners a taste of what to expect. Don't just post and ghost. Engage with your audience. Respond to comments, ask questions that encourage engagement, and create polls related to your podcast topics. These interactions build a community around your show and keep listeners coming back for more. Tip number 3, collaborate with other podcasters and experts in your field of focus. Collaboration is a fantastic way to expand your reach. Start by appearing as a guest on other podcasts in your niche. This exposes you to new audiences who are already interested in topics similar to yours. Likewise, invite guests to your show. For real estate podcasts, this could be successful agents, property developers, financial advisors, lender partners, and the list goes on. Their expertise adds value to your content, and they're likely to share the episode with their own followers. Here's a bonus tip. Share the reels that you create from your podcast with your guests and ask them to share on their social media accounts to help promote your show. Also, don't forget about cross-promotion. Team up with other podcasters to mention each other's shows. This mutually beneficial strategy can significantly boost your listener base. Tip number 4, consistency is key. Consistency builds trust and keeps your audience engaged. Establish a regular publishing schedule and stick to it. Whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, make sure your listeners know when to expect new content. But remember, consistency isn't just about frequency, it's also about quality. Don't sacrifice the value of your content just to meet a deadline. It's better to have a slightly longer gap between episodes than to rush out subpar content. If you need to take a break or change your schedule, communicate this with your audience. They'll appreciate the transparency, and it helps maintain the connection you've built. Tip number 5, encourage and act on listener feedback. Actively seek and act on listener feedback and encourage your audience to leave reviews and ratings on podcast platforms. These not only provide valuable feedback, but also improve your podcast's visibility. Create opportunities for listener engagement. Ask for questions or topic suggestions that you can address in future episodes. This makes your audience feel heard and gives you a constant stream of relevant content ideas. Most importantly, listen to the feedback you receive and implement changes where necessary. This continuous improvement based on listener input will help your podcast grow and evolve with your audience. Growing your podcast audience takes time and effort, but these 5 strategies can significantly boost your success. Remember to optimize your SEO, leverage social media, collaborate with others, maintain consistency, and engage with your listeners. When it comes down to it, have patience and give yourself grace as a creator. Building a following on your podcast takes time. As you implement these tips, you might find that you need support in producing high-quality content consistently. That's where professional podcast production services like Tor Studios can be invaluable. They can help you focus on creating great content while ensuring your podcast sounds professional and engaging. Thank you for watching, and here's to the growth and success of your podcast. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more podcasting tips and strategies. Your support helps me to continue creating valuable content for professionals like you. Until next time, happy podcasting.